Alright gang, welcome back to our campaign playthrough on Beyleron. You join me as I'm actively fertilizing our field we extended in the last episode. And if you, for whatever reason, do not know to this point, I'm suffering with bronchitis and the ear infection. I am getting a little bit better. This is a day after when I recorded, I guess, the first video since I felt good enough to do it without coughing myself to death. Which I did both the 200 horsepower challenge and the Frugal Millionaire challenge recording at the same time, the same day, which was yesterday. So this is the following day. I do feel a little bit better. I probably sound hopefully a little bit better, but it is still there. It is still apparent, so I just want to make sure I preface that before we get going any further and apologize and all that good stuff. So, yeah, so just bear with me. I'm doing the best I can, but you may have a few jump cuts still if I have to, in mid-talk, stop the recording to start coughing. So, but I'll do the best I can to not do that for you. Now, as far as today goes, we've got to get this field fertilized the second time, which we're actively doing now. And then we've got to herbicide this field. We got to put herbicide down. And we have two fields ready to harvest. That field there, and then our newest field back there. They're both ready to harvest. As far as which one we'll harvest first, I don't really think it matters. I think we'll probably harvest both of those today. We probably will not drill either one of them today, though. This will be a little bit of a shorter episode than normal due to this sickness. I've got to get some stuff done and caught up here. I'm really behind as far as videos go. If you've watched my other two videos, well, I guess this one's going to come out before the Frugal Millionaire challenge. But if you watched the 200 horsepower challenge, you'll know I'm getting ready to be out of town again for about a week, not even about a week, for a week. So I've got a lot of things going on, and this sickness kind of came at the worst time possible. So I've got to get this stuff done. I got to get some videos out for you, and I want to still try to make them quality videos. So the give and take there will be that they will be a little bit shorter than you're probably used to. But I think that's okay. That's okay. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I can't see where I've been and where I haven't been up here. Who knows? We'll just put it on this one and hopefully we had it. Hopefully we have it in the right angle. Let's let the worker do his thing and we'll see what happens. We might have to fill him back up, but that's fine. Okay, so we need to get the herbicide going too. But I think what we're going to do is get the harvester going first. And then we'll come back and start doing the herbicide because the herbicide and the fertilizer sprayer are just going to run into each other right now. But we can at least get it set up over here. Now we're going to need more herbicide. We're definitely going to need more herbicide. So let's drive over there and fill this up. Alright, $3,870 later, we are full. So for now, I think the worker's going the wrong way. He is going the wrong way. Dang it, worker. Dang it, worker! So for now, I'll just leave that kind of sitting over here on the edge somewhere. Hopefully out of the way. And then I can pick up, doing that here shortly. But we need to get this this field going here. We need to get this thing... I don't know if I'm missing anything there now. I don't think I am, but it's kind of hard to see, so I don't know. Anyway, we'll leave a worker going on that and see what happens. We'll see how the worker does, how he gets along. I'm going to put this kind of somewhere over here, out of the way slightly. That'll work. Let's get into our harvester here. Hook the header up, and let's get over there and get harvested. So... again, we're going to work on the field in the distance, the furthest field, the newest field we got first. Reason being is that it is sorghum, whereas this is canola, and our chickens need some food. So we're going to go that path just so we can get some food going for the chickens here. Alright, and we're underway here, gang, and this harvester is going to need gas. There's a good thing we have the gas station over here. I talked about that, so we can go over there, fill it up when we get around the corner here. We'll probably do most of the harvesting ourselves today. We're going to have the worker do most of the stuff up there. The worker is still having issues in that field. I had to reset them. I tried to start it from the other angle this way. Maybe we'll get it done. Maybe we won't. Who knows? But hopefully we get a little bit more done than what was currently happening. They just kept going the other way, not the way I want them to go. So, how's everybody doing today? Hopefully you're doing better than I am. Having said that, like I did say, I am doing better than I was yesterday. But, still, it's a little hard to talk for long periods of time without, you know, irritating your throat. I'll do the best I can, gang. I promise I'll do the best I can. I want to make sure you guys have content to check out, and hopefully my voice is not too distracting. Hopefully you'll continue to watch it. I'm hoping here in the next day or two, I'm hoping that my voice starts to, well, I think it has a little bit, well, maybe not, I don't know. You can tell me, I guess, if you've watched both videos, or, well, if you watch the 200 horsepower challenge and then you watch this in order, and then you watch the Frugal Millionaire challenge after this one, you might be able to tell a difference, because, again, I did the 200 horsepower challenge and the Frugal Millionaire challenge at the exact same time, and this one was a day after, but this one's going to be released before the Frugal Millionaire challenge. So what I mean by that is, if you watch 200 horsepower challenge, you'll hear my voice probably worse than it is today. Maybe it's the same. Maybe it sounds the same. I don't know, but it sounds better to me today. And then you can watch this one, and hopefully my voice sounds a little bit better. And then the following one, my voice might go back to being worse because, again, it was done before this video. All right, so let's go ahead and drop this off. And let's go fill this sucker up here, since we're here. It's probably going to cost a decent amount of money. It's probably going to be $8,000-9,000, something like that. Might be more than that. It's going up very slowly indeed. So my Vegas trip was not great, unfortunately. I got this about a day-ish into it, maybe a day and a half, something like that. Started off relatively reasonable, and it just continued to progressively get worse as we were there. That flight home was absolutely brutal. So then next morning, I got home. Next morning, I went to the doctor, and he's like, "Yeah, you got bronchitis and an ear infection." So he's like, "There's no wonder you were not feeling too well." So I haven't had a whole lot of sleep until recently. Thank goodness for this medicine. But it was a Vegas trip where I didn't sleep at all. And most of the time when you go to Vegas, I don't sleep at all anyway. But this was well, not sleeping for other reasons, not for fun. So it was a little painful. I don't know if any of you have bronchitis before or not, but I've never had it, so this is a first for me. So it's not like I'm useless. I can certainly do stuff, but talking and things like that are just it hurts sometimes, right? It's gotten better, like I said, and that's the reason why I'm trying to pump videos out. If it was a situation where, after talking for the amount of time I've talked to you so far, that my voice was literally on fire, or my throat was on fire, then yeah, I probably wouldn't be doing it. And that's the reason why you got 3 videos of map tours without commentary, right? That's because if I didn't do those, there's no way I could get videos done for the rest of this week, plus all next week, because I didn't have enough done before I went to Vegas. Work was pretty brutal, so the time just simply was not there for me to get a bunch done in advance like I had initially hoped and planned. I basically had, by the time I got back from Vegas, I think I told you, well, you know, I had a video for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, because I made it back from Vegas at about 11:50 at night, so just before midnight, so just before Friday. So I had 3 videos basically, which I was hoping was going to be sufficient enough to give me enough time, right, to start working through these videos and getting them pumped out for you. But for a damn near 2 days, Friday and Saturday, I was hurting. And any kind of talking at all was painful to do. So 2 days behind is what I'm trying to get at, from what I thought I was going to have to do about 2 weeks of videos. So I've got this week, and then I'm gone for a week. So I've basically now that I've kind of cut the time off a little bit, I've got, I think, exactly, well, counting yesterday, exactly 7 days. Yeah, exactly 7 days to get 2 weeks of videos done at a minimum. I really need, instead of 14, I really need 15 videos done, because I need to get all these videos done. Plus, I should have one for when I return, so that way I don't have to scramble to get one done and get it edited and out and uploaded and YouTube approve it and everything else before. So that's kind of where I'm at. That's the reason why you got 3 of those map tour videos. Again, I don't know what the verdict was on if you enjoyed those or not. If it is something you do enjoy or you did like, I will incorporate them from time to time. It'll be like a bonus video. We'll add it as a second video for the day. See, stop, buddy. You gotta pay attention. We'll add one of those in every once in a while, you know, just as a bonus. Where are you going? What are you doing? Oh boy. These workers, I can't. They're out of control. They are out of control. Do we have it all fertilized now, except for that little section on line? Pretty much. We're going to call it done. What was I talking about? Oh, videos. So that's the reason why you got those 3. Now, if you enjoyed those 3, let me know, because I'm happy to do one of those every once in a while. Just throw them in as a bonus video for you from time to time, whenever I have the time, which granted isn't as often as I would like, but whenever I do have the time, I will incorporate those if that's something that you liked and you enjoyed. I really liked the first video a lot that I did of that, because I incorporated the just, you know, driving through and checking everything out, as well as incorporating the view and perspective from both the trains. That was a pretty cool map that had 2 different trains on it. I really liked that. I don't think this is going to fit. Nope. Well, it's just going to stay there for now then. But I liked that perspective, right, of being able to check, you know, the map out, not only just from a driving through it perspective, but also from a train perspective. So if I do any more of those, I'm certainly going to try my best to, you know, incorporate that moving forward whenever there are rail stations. The second one I did, there was no rail station on that map, so I could not do that. So we got to go get the trailer there and get all of that unloaded, and we're going to do that in just a second. But first, I'm going to get the worker going on the herbicide here. We're going to try this again. I'm going to start him off up here in our extension and just see how he does. He's going to miss things. We know this. We'll have to touch it up, but that's fine. Let's just get him going, and hopefully we can, you know, get some of this field done. He can get some of this field done for us. Alright, so that field that we just recently drilled, there shouldn't be a whole lot in there, so if I kind of go, if it'll work, it may not work, but if I kind of go like this, I know we might be wasting a little bit of money in herbicide, but if I go like this, nope, ain't gonna work. Okay, well, we'll just try to set it the proper way then. Alright, let's just see how, it looks like it's a she. Is it a she? Yeah, let's see how she does. Okay. Where is... I don't know why I put this away. That was dumb. I'm going to utilize this again anyway for the trailer. Let's get the trailer. Let's get it down there. Let's get the harvester unloaded. We can continue on our progress here of getting these fields harvested. Alright gang, this field is done, so we just have to do one other field today, and then we will be re-drilling these in the next episode. So let's get this unloaded here. I'm going to drop it all off into the silo for now. We probably will need to utilize some of this sorghum. Well, I don't know, maybe saying that I think the small field might be ready. Yeah, it's going to be ready next episode. So we won't, but regardless, I don't think the sorghum is best to sell until January? I might be wrong on that, actually. With how much I've played this game, you would think I would know. It is January. I did say January, didn't I? Yep. So 2937 right now, which actually is not bad at all. It's actually really good. That's higher than what the average max is, but we're still going to save it. We don't really need the money at current right now. So we just want to try to get as much money as we can for when we move to the next campaign map. So we can continue our quest here of being able to get bigger and bigger equipment as we move along. Alright, and we are underway here, getting the canola going. So we're going to do a few passes here, and then we'll put this on a worker again. We've got a few other things we need to do today. Specifically, I need to get some water into our greenhouse. We need some water going there. So I need to do a few trips of that. I won't do a whole lot of that on camera. I think that's pretty boring, so I won't do a whole lot of that, but I will do a few just to show you that I am actually doing it. Other than that, though, the only thing really else to do today is, you know, get this stuff put into the silo, and then we could do some wood chip stuff, but I think I'm going to save that for probably the next episode. The next episode, we're going to be re-drilling these fields and harvesting this field, but that's the only thing we will be doing in the next episode. So we'll probably spend a little time doing some wood chips in the next episode. December, January, it's the best time to sell wood chips anyway. So we'll probably do that then. That way we can make some extra money. Now, the silage that we have, the bales of silage we have, I think, again, those are going to be best this December, January, which is about right. But they're not bad right now. They're dropping, but they're not bad. So, like, we could sell them today if we want to, but I think I'm going to save it for the next episode, potentially, or even after that. Who knows? We're not really hurting for money right now. I don't think, maybe one more field, but I don't think we're going to buy any other fields before we move to the next campaign map. So based off of that, I don't think we're necessarily hurting for money right now. So if we can wait and get a little bit of extra money so we can carry it over, I think that's for the best, right? So I'm going to get up here to the end here. It's not a full headland pass here, but I think it'll be sufficient. And then I can put this on a worker and have the worker continue on. And we can do what I said we were going to do, right? We can go grab another one of our tractors, run a few trips of water to the greenhouse to make sure it's full. And then by the time that's done, this should be full, and we can bring our other hurlerman over here to unload the canola into the trailer. And then continue on. Now this might be a little bit of an awkward area here. We may have to do some touch up here because it's not straight. But we'll see what the worker does here. We'll see how the worker reacts when I put it on. Yeah, he's kind of going not the way I want him to go. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to cancel that, and we're going to go all the way back down here to the end and have him start down here where it's a little bit straighter as far as the actual field itself goes. So then maybe he does it in a more traditional path, hopefully. Let's see how it goes. Looks a little bit better. Yep, that's better. Okay, good. Alright, so we'll grab the other hurlerman. That's fine. This one's fine. Get the water tank. Let's get this going. Alright, we got a full trailer load here. Let's go unload this. So we got another pallet of sugar as well, so that's good. Some more money for us. Alright, while we're in here, let's take a look at... chickens aren't that healthy because they didn't have any food. Let's see, how are we doing in here? The day needs water for sure, but otherwise they're doing okay. How is our other production for the beets? How much do we have in there? We've got a bunch of sugar beets in there. It's taken it a long time to get through it. So I think what we're going to do... Well, it may not work, though. Yeah, it's not going to work. What else can we do in here? We could do potatoes, I guess, right? Maybe that's what we do. Maybe we start making... Maybe we switch the sugar beets. Since there's plenty of sugar beets in there now, it's going to take a while. Maybe we turn it on potatoes. Let's do that. Let's turn on potatoes. And then we can turn on premium potatoes over here as well. It needs water too, but that's fine. We can put water in both of those. That's not a big deal. Just feel like we're going to have a ton of sugar beets in there, and it's not going to, you know, chew through all those sugar beets in time before this series is over. So let's do one more into here. I can do the rest of this one off camera. This at least gives us a good chunk in this one. Yeah. Probably over 40, 50,000 liters in there. Over 40 at least. And then we'll start putting some water into production there to make the potato stuff. And we'll see. I don't know if we're going to even be able to utilize the rest of this area over here like I had envisioned initially. We may just run out of time here, but we'll see. We'll see how things go. All right, another load of water filled up. This one is not going to the silo. This one is going to go here. Now, I don't know where the drop-off point is for this. I would assume it's on the side over here, but I really don't remember. Yes, it is. I might be able to fill up while I'm... Nope. There's a chance, though, if I get this close enough, that I could be filling up the water while it's unloading. It'd be difficult, I think, but there is a chance. The big wheel in the air. Look at the wheel in the air. Alright, it should be good then to continue to do some potatoes. Now it's not going to be perfect, but once they get enough potatoes over here... Yeah, we're going to make premium potatoes because we get pig food with it. Not a lot of pig food, but it's pig food nonetheless. Let me see how close I can get into here. Well, it's not going to work that way, but maybe I can get it to work this way. Nope, it ain't going to work. I didn't think it would, but worth a shot. Alright. He's full. We need to go ahead and get him unloaded here. And I'll do the rest of that water off camera. We don't need to do that on camera. You've seen water be dropped off plenty. So we won't do a whole lot of that on camera any further. Alright. So I don't normally like doing 2 time lapses here, game, but we're going to put another little mini time lapse in here. We're going to get this done. And we'll move on from there. Again, we're pretty much done here. We've got another pass, maybe a pass and a half there to do, and the field's done. And then it's just a matter of us taking this into the actual silo, the train silo, to store it for safekeeping. Now, canola I don't think it's going to be best till January. It might be December. I mean, I'm always off my times, but it is December, excuse me. So we might as well wait till the next month, you're right, get the most money out of it as we can, even though right now it is at 4,329, which is a really, really good price. That is much better than what the average is by a lot. But anyway, we'll wait. We've got stuff in there anyway that needs to wait till next month, so we might as well just go ahead and do it all together. Save our fee for the train fee. The leasing of the train fee. So yep, down here one more time, then back up, touch up these little spots here, and we're done. And this will just about do it here, gang. Unload this, take it to the train station. We'll call it an episode. May not seem like a lot, because it is a little bit of a shorter episode than we have been doing lately, but we got a lot accomplished today. We really did. We got that field all taken care of. Both these fields are harvested. We can drill them in the next episode. One of them can be, well, we can have a worker doing one of the drillings while we're harvesting the tiny little sorghum field over there. And then we can get, you know, the worker continue to do most of this. I'll put this away here in a second. I'm just going to leave it here for right now. We can get the worker to do most of the drilling and everything else involving the fields, especially now that we have 3 tractors, because we can utilize one of those tractors to help do some wood devour, get rid of some of those trees, right? We got all these extra trees that we can get rid of and make some more money off of, so we might as well do it. But with that, gang, we're going to leave the episode there. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope my voice is better and wasn't too terrible to listen to today. At least I hope. Yeah. We'll leave it there. Until next time, gang, we'll see each and every single one of you in the next episode.